Good to be back with you. I am doing the training that I've been promising all day in different venues. This is a follow-up training to a training that I did yesterday, and we will bring that training program over here to Coach Jay's Mastermind Facebook group, Facebook page momentarily. Summarizing real quickly, found a product in Canada. It had no distribution, no branding, no literature, no brochure, and I took it from Canada and introduced it in Los Angeles to the US market. And in the process, I had to think of, because we had no marketing budget, how could we popularize this? And I took the operation, the exact way that the product worked, and I turned it into a call to action. The call to action was, how would you like to lose weight while you sleep? And that was consonant and congruent with the exact way the product worked scientifically. So it had marketing appeal for sure, but it also had professionalism and precision behind it. Still worried, however, that it would sound gimmicky and that people might think, oh my goodness, it's all placebo. I then took the foundational story of the product, produced by a brilliant man in Eastern Canada, in the Montreal area, Michel Griset, a supplement developer, but started his life in the animal food division of Abbott. He responded to the needs of Canadian farmers whose chickens were getting too heavy. When chickens get heavy, they just don't lay as many eggs. Michel created the precursor to our Calorad human product for chickens and pigs. They ate the Calorad in their food, waddled to the trough, ate the food, lost weight, laid more eggs. So that is the chicken story. So those two stories together gained attention. In NLP, we call it interrupted patterns. They were wonderful, inspiring, slightly humorous. Pattern interrupts got people to pay attention to us. And of course, we went from one bottle of sales to 6 million bottles of sales. And most of us who were there then realized that those two foundational stories really set us up well. I told that story to a gentleman named Stuart Sarbonne. Now, some of you probably have heard me say this before, but I'll say it again. I am the poster boy for network marketing success for shy people. I don't talk to anyone that I don't know. I can sit on an airplane and go around and around the world and probably not engage the person next to me. It's just my personality. And when I first came into the industry, I didn't have a big long list, and I wasn't going to be much of a 3-foot ruler. So my strategy was to find populations and find the most persuasive, the most sociable, the person who would do the most gifted outreach, because that wasn't my game, but I could get that person on board. And so I recruited 10 to 15 of those. You'll learn that story when you come to the Thursday night webinar and hopefully become part of a very important and high impact mastermind group that I'm going to create for very special people. In any case, I found Stuart through my dear friend, the minister of my church, and it was a very vital church with 3 services and just all kinds of attendance. And although I had been there for, at this point, probably 9 years, and was very, very active in prayer ministry, and all of my wife was very active in the children's ministry, I didn't know a heck of a lot of people, because I would go do my work, do my service, go to services, pray, go home and watch football. Not much of collecting cards, shaking hands, hugging people all afternoon long in the parking lot. But through the Reverend, I found Stuart Sarbonne, and we had a meeting. We said hello to one another on a Sunday, had a lunch meeting on a Monday or a Tuesday, and I told Stuart the chicken story. I told him the story of Caloret. How would you like to lose weight while you sleep? It was a collagen-based hydrolysat protein that worked in the first hour of sleep. I gave him the whole operation. Then I told him the foundational story of where it was created. Those chickens not worrying about what they look like in bikinis. They just lost the weight because they ate the Caloret. And he loved it. He loved it. I mean, it just tuned him all up. And he joined me immediately. And he said goodbye. And I shook his hand. And I said, what are you going to do? He says, I got an idea. I have an idea. I said, do you want to share it with me? He said, no, I'm not going to share my idea. And I said, great. The next Sunday, there were 3 services, a sunrise service, way too early for yours truly, the big, huge service at 10, 10:30, and then one at 1 in the afternoon or something like that. The big one was the 10:30, 11 o'clock service. I'm going with my kids and my wife, and we're driving to it. And I notice as we get to this big, huge parking lot, there's a commotion. I can just feel some crazy, wonderful, wild, fun energy going on. And as I get closer, I spy through the crowd Stuart Sarbonne, former Wall Street big shot stockbroker, with his tummy, his spindly legs, and his wild Harpo Marx like gray curly hair, is in a full chicken suit. He's got the red spindly legs, he's got a big yellow belly, he's got a chicken hat on, and he is walking around in chicken feet with flyers that he made up about how would you like to lose weight while you sleep. Canadian chickens got slimmer, you can too. And he's passing those out in a chicken suit. That move, the chicken story, in the hands of a brilliant marketing person, Stuart Sarbonne, and who has gone home to the Lord, so bless him. Stuart Sarbonne in that chicken suit, one of the funniest images of my life. And that moment, come to the training, I'll talk specifically, that moment led to at least 75, if not $100 million worth of sales. So I hope you enjoy this training. I hope you get the point. It's how are you telling your story? Who are you finding to tell that story? You don't need to be everything. You just need to know what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. How do you recruit your weaknesses? Big part of my training. Big part of how we went from 0 to $500 million of sales with a shy guy at the helm. Peace and blessings. I hope you enjoyed this training. Hey, Thursday night. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so exciting. Do not miss Thursday night. Bring people to Thursday night. It's an hour or more of very special training on mindset, moves that you make, momentum you create. Peace and blessing.